Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. So what I'm going to go through today are two programs. One is purchase and one is refi. I want to hit the refi one first because this is pretty unique, and it does have a couple caveats, but there's some people out there that really, you need to refinance, okay? The only problem with this program is it's only for rate and term, so we can't take any cash out. Just refinance your current mortgage. But if you had bought sometime in the last year or so when rates were higher, this may be a really good tool because rates are lower. The other aspect to look at is if you've been in your house at least 6 months and made 6 months payments, we could actually look at maybe getting rid of your mortgage insurance if your value's gone up high enough. So that's a cool thing. So this is called a Refi 100, and it is only through one of my lenders. But they are offering I'm gonna make it easy, one discount point. So let's say your rate would have been 7%. Well, now they'll give you one discount point, so we can maybe buy that down to 6.75. They're giving that to you for free, so we can buy the rate down a little bit. A few of the caveats for this is, like I said, rate and term only. If you have a loan with United Wholesale Mortgage and you got it within the last year, you're not eligible until it's at least 365 days old, because that's who's offering the program. And so they don't want to refinance their own mortgages. But anybody else out there, so if you got it through, a bank, through another lender or something like that, give me a call because I think we can probably do it. All right. Now, the other program I want to go through is a purchase program, which is pretty cool. It's got a couple little caveats to it. It is tied to Home Ready, okay? So there are some restrictions on that, but it's actually, they're not too crazy. So let me just tell you what the program is. So this is a Home Ready Special Purchase Credit Program. What it does for the borrower, as long as you meet certain criteria, they'll give you $5,000 in closing cost credit, $500 towards a 1-year home warranty, and $500 towards your appraisal. Now, the parameters for this are for primary purchase only, so it has to be your primary residence. They can do many different property types, so it can be a single-family home, mobile home, you just have to own the land. Could be a duplex, could be a 3-unit, a 4-unit, but you just have to live in one of the units, okay? You need to have a 620 score. They can go up to a 97 loan to value, so 3% down. So that $5,000 could, help pay for some of the closing costs. You got more money for your down payment. The neat thing with this is for Home Ready, to use that program, typically there is you have to qualify under the adjusted median income for your area, the AMI. On this particular program, you do not. There are no AMI restrictions on this. Now, to be eligible, this is where we get a little bit different. So it's not where you live, or it's not where you're buying, it's where you currently live. So let's say you currently live in Orlando, right? Orlando, Kissimmee, Sanford. That is the metropolitan area here that is covered. And you wanted to move to Tampa, all right? Or let's do a different one, the one that's not covered. You're going to move down to Naples. If you move down to Naples, Naples isn't part of the program. But because you live in Orlando, it counts because you're in Orlando right now, which is kind of strange. So the areas in Florida that are actually covered under this are Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, so South Florida, Orlando, Kissimmee, Stanford, so the greater Orlando area, and then Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater. That's the only areas in Florida that are covered. I do have a list here of the other spots, and we could go from there, but that is the area. So you have to live there currently. You could be buying there. That's great, but you don't have to be, but you just have to live there. A couple of things that the borrower has to do. You do have to take a first-time homebuyer class, and you have to have a valid driver's license, all of this. You just got to prove you're a resident, that type of stuff of, where you live. So that's what I'm talking about. So when you say, oh, well, I live in Orlando, right? They want to see bank statements. It's on your ID, current lease, insurance, something like that. So those are the programs. So those are pretty cool. If anybody's interested, let me know. I do have a form we can quick, run the house where you're at, make sure you're in the area. But that's what we got. And hey, I look forward to helping you guys refinance your house and also buy your new home. Have a great weekend, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.